Kansas City Chiefs. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys parlaying a pair of early home games into a 2-0 start to this season. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys on the flip side, they're 0-2 on the season, facing a tough test in a game here they need to win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And we're off from Arrowhead. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connects on the crosser. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Motion man sent left. Out of the gun. He'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11.
And they send their back in motion right. Wilson to throw it. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up second and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stuck in the line, and now they've got third and goal. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Throwing is Wilson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they can get the win in the end.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
A gain of 12. And an Orlando first down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Orlando.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route. Complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now looking to throw. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And his guys one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time, we're going to look at this Kansas City offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
14. Chiefs 3.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs offense has to take over. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
It's kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Up to the races, middle of the field, at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lower the deficit to a single possession.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4.
Visitors 14, Chiefs 10.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you won it all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass play coming here. So pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he finds him 6 yards on that first down run. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 14-10 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Looking in the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Punting unit out now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. You got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Going now on first down. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Throwing on seconds. That one's complete right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Orlando.
They'll come up on first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throw left side, complete. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And it's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. first down. It's Wilson. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They'll work against the blitz. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Orlando.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. Jump off, caught by his back. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And he scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down. Now hold on a moment, folks. You got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught by his back. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 15. And an Orlando first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down throw from Wilson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Wilson now from the gun. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Wilson out of the pistol. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Wilson to the air. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw again. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To the air on 3rd and long. That's a quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Chicago Bears. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions at home to take on Washington. And this is the Lions wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Saints are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Things going well so far. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going play action. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down. He'll look to throw. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. chased out to his right. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Return amounts to much. They bring him down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On 1st down, they'll run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain 15 there. And that gives him a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Dumped off. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Chiefs pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Receiver in motion, going left.
37-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Another carry for it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A give now from the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Wilson looking to throw. Brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Wilson on 3rd down. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick by Patterson is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalize on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you have to do more with that takeaway.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Look at that touch. Laid on the platter for him. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll throw it. It's his back complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. We've set it down from 37. Design quarterback run here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. They've got it with a lead, hoping to carry it across the finish line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and find those completions outside the line.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Running between the tackles. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 4 yards from their partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll go play action. Flush out now to his left. And they take this in for the score.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now Wilson on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first down, it's Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Wilson now off the play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Wilson now from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
Wilson out of the pistol. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Visitors.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Number 85. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So out now comes the punter. They could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Chiefs ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC.
50-yard line.
Chiefs down by only 3. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
Here he is to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
They look to throw it. On target to Worthy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Top of the pace here as the clock continues to run.
To number 1, Xavier Worthy.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. All still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw again. Brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing now.
3rd and 2.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits on the out route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Signals, it looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
It's a gain of 17.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing it on 2nd down. Looking to his fullback now. And this one doesn't go far. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. Now to throw. This is for the ball game. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the...